Hi everyone. Hi my beautiful followers. Hi my beautiful friends. Hi. Welcome to this ASMR video. So one thing that you might not know about me is that I am really into perfumes. Perfumes. I really like scents. I actually think I'm a super smeller, which just means that I am able to smell, I think, more than the average person. So being a super smeller, I, by the way, this is self-proclaimed only, okay? Self-proclaimed. I've never been diagnosed as a super smeller, so don't go accusing me of making things up, because I'm already telling you that I'm making things up, okay? So, I am going to show you my perfume haul. I have them all lined up here, but I'm a little scared to touch them because they make a lot of noise. Maybe I'll try to lift them for the camera. I put them on this plate. They're all stacked up on this plate. And, different perfumes and a bunch more down here. Here is where I collect samples. Out because I don't think that they are like known, but some, like, I don't know, I actually don't even know this one, but somebody gave it to me who's really into perfumes. But like, for example, I have like Santal 33 here. So let's start with this. Santal 33 by Labo. I'm a huge fan of Labo. I love that they're soft fragrances. I'm not into harsh, like strong. I mean, I like when they're strong, but sometimes they give me a headache. So a lot of Arabic perfumes. I acknowledge that they're really good, and they have really good lasting power. They have really good lasting power. However, I think on myself they give me a headache when they follow me around all day, okay? They're also sweet. I don't like sweet scents. Sweet. With regard to my perfume taste, I do not like sweet scents. I can do fruity. I don't mind fruity as long as it's not too sweet flirty. I prefer fruity. I prefer kind of more like tart, like sour fruity, or as long as it's like a more genuine fruit. Like if it's some like lychees, I can do peaches. I think Tom Ford has a peach one that I don't mind. So I can do fruity. Another one I can do is floral. I actually like a lot of floral scents, and you'll see from these that there's a lot of florals here. You know what? I might actually bring my phone and discuss the breakdown, like the of all the perfumes. So you'll notice that a lot of these perfumes have floral notes, because I really do enjoy florals. I think I used to not really like rose, but I've grown to like it because a lot of popular fragrances like Delina has rose inside it. Delina has rose inside it. And I am a fan of a Delina. But at first I didn't really like it. So, on my phone, I have a fragrance to open. And I am going to be searching up all of the perfumes so we can really nerd out on them. So let's do Santal 33. Santal 33, Labo. Okay, so it says it's woody. It's woody, powdery. I can see a little bit of the powdery, honestly. I think I like powdery scents because a lot of my perfumes here are also powdery. Definitely woody. I'm a huge fan of wood. I love woody perfumes. Oh my god, I just love earthy kind of woody. There used to be this box I used to have in my house. This box. It was like this wooden box that my cousins brought over from Cuba when they visited. And I would just sniff the box because it smelled so much like some kind of wood. Like, I don't even know what kind of wood it was, but it smelled so good. So I'm a huge fan of wood. Also oud, I think, is a wood too. I like oud. There's this one guy near my house that actually sells oils, and he sells oud oils. So I wish I bought some. Maybe I'll go back and buy some and do a little oil haul because I really like perfume oils as well. But Santal 33, woody, powdery. The next one is leathery. I can definitely see that. It has some like masculine scents to it, which I really like. I really like the unisex, boyish scents. Warm, spicy. Yes, definitely. There's some spice there. It kind of smells, a little like leather spice, a little jazz clubby. It definitely has that vibe. And lastly, this is really surprising. This one's really surprising for me, but there's violet, which I was not expecting at all. I don't think I smelled the violet at all. I feel like I really need to spray some. I don't smell violet, honestly, but maybe I just don't have a keen enough nose. Let's go down to the fragrance notes. It says sandalwood. I love sandalwood. Just drown me in sandalwood. It's so earthy, peachy, woody vibes, which is just everything I want to embody in life. Then we have leather. Definitely papyrus. I don't know what that is. Let's see what papyrus is. It says it's a powerful, dry, aromatic, woody scent with smoky and leathery nuances. Okay, so some kind of wood again. Perfect. I'm a huge fan of wood. Then we have Virginia cedar. Okay, again, a wood. I think the box from Cuba that I would be obsessed with smelling, I think it was cedar. I really think it was cedar. Oh, this is interesting. There's also cardamom, which is a spice. So I really like cardamom in perfumes. I think it's such a nice addition. Oh my god, I really like spice like that. Then we have violet, iris. I honestly can't smell the florals, but maybe there is. And then amber. I like amber. I think an amber base is divine. I think I want to get a musk and amber, just perfume oil that I can layer underneath all of my perfumes. So when I spray them on me, there'll be a layer of amber and musk underneath. I think Nemat sells an amber musk perfume oil. Amber musk perfume oil, amber musk perfume oil, amber musk perfume oil, which I'm so obsessed with. I just haven't been able to source it. I live in Canada, and every time I've smelled it, it's been just like at a place where they're trying to sell me like half of it, like most of it's been open and used, and I'm like, no thanks. But it smells really good. I've sampled it. Okay, so that's Santal 33 by Labo. I'm a huge fan of Labo. Some other notable mentions that I really like is I think it was called Noir. Let me pull up the notes for that one. I remember I went to the Labo store, and I tried on Noir, and I really liked it. Okay, I pulled up Labo Noir, and it says it's woody. Obviously, I love woody scents. You can basically just guess that every scent I like is going to be woody. There's also fresh, spicy, sweet. That's crazy. I don't usually like sweet, but fresh, spicy. Again, the spice. I really love spice and fragrances. Sweet, aromatic, fruity. Okay, I don't really know what the fruity is, but maybe we'll check in the notes. Tobacco. Okay, I like the smell of tobacco. I do. I think that it's really not healthy, and I'm not a smoker, and I would personally never smoke. However, I do think tobacco smells really good. Green is another kind of accord. I don't know what that means. Yeah, maybe because it's kind of earthy. It adds to the earthiness of Noir. Citrus. Okay, I can smell the citrus. I used to really like citrus scents. Really like citrus scents. Until I realized that the citrus never really lasts. It's kind of something that you spray on initially, and then it just kind of dissipates. I don't know where it goes. It's not like a part of the fragrance that really lasts. It's just an kind of like a top note. Then we have powdery and musky. It feels like all of my perfumes somehow end up being powdery and musky. Ooh, okay, so the notes seem so good. We have fig. I am a huge fan of fig. If you know Diptyque, I think it's called Felicicos. That perfume, Diptyque by Felicicos. Felicicos by Diptyque, because Diptyque is the brand. Felicicos is the name. But that perfume, oh my lord, it really takes me back to my childhood. It smells just like my grandma's house. It's so photorealistic, which is exactly what they were going for, a photorealistic kind of scent. But it's crazy how photorealistic it is. Oh my god, I just freak out every time I smell it. It's just amazing. Then we have bay leaf. I like bay leaves. Yes, bay leaves are good. They definitely add to the freshness and the greenness of the perfume. Bergamot, a quintessential ingredient in so many perfumes. All of them have bergamot, which is kind of like a citrusy kind of scent. Then we have cedar. Love cedar. Vetiver. That's something I hear a lot about, but I actually don't know what vetiver is. It says it's a wood and moss category. It's in the woods and mosses categories. The woods and mosses. And it says velleters from different parts of the world differ a lot. For example, Haitian vetiver. Haitian Foundation Vetiver is clean and ethereal, while the Juvenese one is smoky and dusty. If we have to generalize the scent, it is earthy, woody, and green. Earthy, woody, and green. Earthy, woody, and green. Well, there you have it, guys. That's Vetiver. Then we have musk. Obsessed with musk. Musk. I feel like musk is so hit or miss. I think high quality musk is just the most perfect base for any fragrance. That's why I'm obsessed, and you'll see later on with Narcisso Rodriguez. He has the most amazing musk, but I think a high quality musk is perfect. A low quality musk, a synthetic smelling musk, a synthetic musk is not. It just ruins the entire perfume, and I have one here, which is a very fake synthetic musk that I can't stand. And then finally we have tobacco. It adds a little bit of spice. It smells good. Even though I don't like smoking, it smells good. And then we have hay. Okay, I was not expecting that. I don't think there's a single green tea, or like a tea. What? Thé Noir. And there's no tea. Alright. Well, it smells pretty yummy. So I think those Santal 33, Thé Noir, I think those are some of my favorite from Labo. I have tried another 13. It's good. However, Labo is so expensive. It's like $400 for a perfume, which I'm not willing to spend. So what do? I just don't buy them. I just accumulate these free little samples, and I'm just gonna have to live with that. So, any other honorable mentions here? Let me put them in there. Marc Jacobs. Let me just go through these. Santal 33. These are all just like old things that I've received throughout. Black Opium. I don't like that one. No offense if you like it. It's way too strong for me. This one is really good. So here I have Chloe. It's a very small bottle. My mom bought like this kit of testers, and it was one of them. This is not my first bottle though. Oh my god, it smells so like sophisticated, you know, like every time I smell Chloe, I just think of a working woman. It's so like, something about it is very like mature and like kind of goal oriented. That's the vibe it gives me. I think of like a very sophisticated, smart lady. Let's see what's inside Chloe. Okay, let's see. The chords of Chloe are floral. Definitely, I can smell the floral. Then we have rose. I don't know if I can really smell the rose. Not really. Fresh. Yeah, I would say it's fresh. Fruity. Okay, yes, I agree. And white floral. This is a little bit surprising for me because I honestly would not say that it's a very sweet fragrance. I don't think I would like it if it was very sweet. I think it's a little bit like, it's definitely girly, and I definitely sense like the fruitiness, floralness, sweetness, but I wouldn't really say it's like the way that it describes it. Let's look at the notes. So the notes, it says peony, lychee, freesia. Okay, definitely I can smell the peony. I think the peony is probably the most prominent note in all this entire perfume. The peony. Lychee. I really am a fan of lychee. I think that Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, the red bottle, not the black bottle, Frestia smells really good too. I think Joe Malone has a Frestia one. It's like Frestia and something else. I forgot what it was called. I think, why do I want to say rose, but it's definitely not rose. Whatever. Then we have rose. Again, this is a fragrance I used to not really like, but it's grown on me. Rose has grown on me. Lily of the Valley. I think Lily of the Valley is one of my favorite flowers. I wish I could have a bouquet of Lily of the Valley, but honestly, it's a sin to pick them. Because they're so pretty on the ground. I like the smell of Lily in the Valley. In Serbian, it's kind of a popular flower. It's called Đurđevac, and it's like there's a popular kind of day, like Đurđevac, and you say that like the lily of the valley blossoms on that day. The lily of the valley blossoms on that day. Đurđevac blossoms on that day. So I feel like it's a very special flower. I also love the name Lily of the Valley. Lily of the Valley. It's so like ethereal, whimsical, witchy. Lily of the Valley. It's not just lily. It's not just regular lily. It's Lily of the Valley. I think it's so beautiful. Then we have Magnolia. I've never smelled magnolia. I don't even know what magnolia smells like. Sorry. Then we have Virginia Cedar. Again, I love a good wood. Maybe that's why I like it, because there's a little bit of woodiness. And finally, Amber, the most perfect base. Amber or musk just makes the most perfect base for any perfume. So, huge fan of that. That was Chloe. That's what it looks like. Thank you, Chloe. We will miss you. Let me put you here. Okay, let's go back through these. So we have another Chloe. It's called Love Story. I'm not the biggest fan of the other Chloes. I think the original Chloe is the best Chloe. Sorry. I don't know what this one is. I'm just gonna skip these. I have way too many. A lot of Guerlain. I don't really know that brand very well. It was not memorable for me. We have a Chanel. I'm not a fan of Chanel either. I'm sorry, you guys have not wowed me. Chloe, another one. I think this might be the original because I don't see anything else written. Okay, well, good to know I have more options for Chloe's. This one just says boy, whatever that means. We don't like boy perfumes here. Okay, so here we have a Musk Noir and Narcisso Rodriguez. I'm gonna leave this in a separate pile because I really do want to talk about Narcisso Rodriguez. I think Narciso is one of the best fragrance houses out there. Another Narciso Rodriguez, but I already have this in a bigger bottle, so I'm not going to talk about that. And then we have Libre, YSL Libre. Okay, YSL Libre is not bad, but I just don't like how it smells like after a while, like the dry down. I don't think it's that nice. I'm sorry, I wish I liked it more, but it smells good off the bat. I'll give you that. The top notes are nice, but the dry down, I would say it's a little bit generic. It is. It's generic. You kind of end up smelling like you're wearing perfume, and that's not really what I'm going for. I'm going for like a vibe where if somebody were to smell you, maybe they would not be able to like, I mean, obviously they would guess you're wearing perfume, but like it doesn't smell like perfume. It kind of smells like skin. That's kind of what I like. Let's see. Oh, I think this one's good. It's Maison Francis Gorgigan, Paris. Maison Francis Gorgigan. He's like a really famous guy. He's a really famous guy who makes perfumes, and he is the nose behind one of my favorite perfumes. But I'm not particularly this specific perfume, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Oopsies. Then we have some more Chloe. I have a lot of Chloe. I do have a lot of Chloe. Black Opium, for some reason, I just get so many samples from Black Opium. Viva La Juicy, another perfume. I think it's way too sweet. I personally would not wear Viva La Juicy. I think I've sprayed it a few times. Not my favorite at all. It kind of makes me sick. This one, it has no label. Somebody just gave me this without a label. I'm gonna guess it's probably one of the Narcisso Rodriguez ones, because I'm constantly going up to the counter. I'm constantly going up to the ladies at the counter and asking them, can I please have a sample of this? Please, I love this perfume so much. Can I please have a sample? And they're like, okay, I'll give you a sample. Just this one time. But it's always a bit different working. So they haven't been able to catch on. Mon Père, I don't know what that one is. Not memorable. We're reaching the end. Tom Ford, Soleil Blanche. Or maybe it's Blanc. Soleil Blanc. Yeah, probably Blanc. I do speak some French. I'm not completely oblivious to French. This one is like a very summery kind of, almost like sunscreen scent, which I really like. I'm a fan of sunscreen scents. I have one over here that's very peachy that I'll show you in a second. Oh, is this the one that's really good? Oh my god. Okay, so I will discuss this one. Okay, it's a little sample, but it's called Atelier Cologne. And it's by Cedrat Enivrant. Okay, let me smell it. I wish I can open this very gently. Okay. Oh my god, this is such a good perfume. I think I put too much. How did so much come out of that? Jesus. Oh, it's so... Oh my god, just the most perfect scent. Where's my phone? I have to Google the accords. This is gonna be hard to spell. Okay, so I pulled it up. Cedrat Enivrant Atelier Cologne is the name of it. And the main accords are citrus. Again, I love citrus, but it just doesn't last. Aromatic, 100% it's aromatic. 100% it's aromatic. I can smell the aromaticism, obviously, when I just... Oh my god, it's so just divine. Oh my god, this wrist, you guys, like this wrist over here is just... Oh my god, I could sniff this all day. It's definitely aromatic. Fresh, spicy, green, woody. So it's a very earthy scent. It smells almost a little incensey, which I kind of like. Definitely citrusy, very earthy. I would even say woody. Oh, there is woody. Okay, I forgot that. But I would say woody, and I love it. Let's scroll down to the notes. Okay, so citron, which I think is just lemon. I don't know why they wrote it in French, but they said citron, which is just lemon. Lime, bergamot. Okay, so the top notes are very, very citrusy. A lot of citrus going on here. Then we have mint. Okay, I can actually, now that they say it, I'm smelling the mint. Then they have juniper berries, basil. Okay, I think the mint and basil do kind of give it an aromatic scent, almost like a fresh salad, you know. Juniper berries, I've never smelled that before. I have no idea what a juniper berry is. Juniper. I think juniper is such a nice name. Juniper. I used to have a deodorant that smelled like juniper. It was kind of good. It has a unique scent. I don't know if I love juniper on its own. Juniper, it's a very unique scent. Vetiver. The thing that we talked about earlier, which I don't really know what it is. And then we have Ellie Me. I don't know what that is. Let me click on that. It says Ellie Me has a very fresh, spicy, piney, balsamic smell with the citrus facets. Okay, so a little bit balsamic. Again, that's why I kind of feel like I'm smelling a fresh salad. It's honestly giving me... Okay, let me paint a picture of what this perfume makes me feel. It's like you're on a coast somewhere in some island, maybe like somewhere on the Mediterranean. I don't know, like maybe like Italy, something like that. Doesn't have to be. But there's a lemon orchard and you're by the sea and you have a little, there's like a little like freshness, sea breeze, and you're eating a salad with your closest friends. And the salad has some mint and basil and it's very aromatic. That's what it smells like. And then finally in the base we have some tonka bean. Tonka bean is not, it's a very popular fragrance ingredient, but it's not really something I know much about, honestly. I'm not particularly attracted to tonka bean. I don't think I've ever smelled tonka bean on its own, so I don't really know what it smells like. So that's one of the most perfect scents I've ever smelled in my life. Honestly, like, I think my brother told me that it's not available to buy in Canada, only in Paris. So now I have to go to Paris and buy it, unfortunately. Okay, so let's move on to my large fragrances. Okay, so this was one of the first fragrances I have ever purchased in my entire life, and it is Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce Cologne. Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. And yeah, there's clearly a shirtless man on this, so that's beautiful. But you know what, at least he works hard for his body and he wants to show it off and drop the fitness routine because maybe we are interested. But this is just, oh my god, such a beautiful fragrance. It's a cologne, obviously. It's definitely masculine, but I wear it. I do. So it's very woody. It's all like, okay, for some reason it smells like chamomile tea to me, which nobody relates to. Chamomile tea, okay? I am getting such like a soothing sandalwood chamomile tea almost, but very woodsy. It reminds me of like a hike. I'm on a hike in the middle of the woods. There's a bunch of trees and I'm getting those sniffs of like sandalwood, cedar, a lot of wood, but I'm also drinking chamomile tea. But I've already checked. Chamomile tea is not in the notes, so I'm definitely hallucinating that. Okay, so the accords of this one are aromatic, woody, citrus, fresh, spicy, oh my god, turned off, musky, love a musk, fresh, earthy, powdery, white florals, and sweet. Okay, so it's a very complex scent, clearly. Definitely, to me, it smells woody. I don't know if I can smell all of these, like, sweet. I can't smell the sweet. I can't really smell, like, powdery, but I guess the rest of them, I agree. It's definitely mostly woody and aromatic. So clearly there's a trend here. I'm really into woody and aromatic scents. People have told me, or I guess not people, online, Reddit specifically, on Reddit, people have said that this fragrance has changed the formula. So if you try to buy it now, apparently it doesn't smell the same. To be honest, I have not been to Abercrombie & Fitch in a very long time, and I bought this when I was in high school, so I think it was like 2014 era when I bought this. So I'm hoping it's the original formula that actually smells good. use it as much. Now I don't use it as much. Now I don't use it as much. Now it's more of like a special occasion thing. But it's like a perfect scent. I really wish that they made more of it. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a rumor that they changed the fragrance. Maybe it really does still smell just as good as it did back in 2014. Maybe they're wrong. Okay, next I'm going to roast a perfume. I'm so sorry. Next we have Prada Candy. This, it smells like caramel to me, and when I was in high school I thought it was a nice scent, but I've since grown and changed, and I don't think it's that good anymore. It's a nice package, I'll give them that. I don't know what I was thinking buying something called candy. I don't know, because candy just obviously is going to be sweet. It smells to me very caramelly, and it gives me a headache, honestly. Let me Google it. Prada Candy perfume. Okay, so caramel 100%, powdery, amber, sweet, vanilla, musky. Okay, maybe it should save it, but it doesn't. And warm, spicy, balsamic. I don't know. Something about it just gives me bad vibes now. Maybe I wore it too many times. Caramel is the top note. Okay, so the notes are caramel, which 100% is mainly what I smell. Powdery notes, musk, benzoin, and vanilla. Guys, I'm not a fan of vanilla in perfumes. If there's a little bit of vanilla in the base, I can tolerate it. But if it's like a high vanilla scent, which so many are, so many these days are, I don't like it. Okay, so let's see what benzoin is, because I actually don't know. It says it's a warm balsamic note, remnant of vanilla. Okay, well, if it's remnant of vanilla, then I probably won't like it. So, yeah, this fragrance, I don't know, it gives the vibe it gives me. It's kind of like a little bit, this might sound a little bit rude, but a very like materialistic lady would wear this. And yeah, not a fan. I keep trying to give it to people, like, but nobody wants it. And I don't know, if somebody wants it, I don't even know how to send it to my subscribers. I don't know, like, do I mail it to you guys? Honestly, it's half gone though. Okay, this scent is Replica Beach Day. I bought like the little roller guy, like this. Roll. You just roll it on your skin. I do here, and then I do my wrists. Let me roll it onto you. This is a Beach Walk Replica. Apparently, it's a popular fragrance, which I didn't know. My friend actually got it for me. It smells like sunscreen a lot to me, and it definitely reminds me of water and beach. Let me actually see what the accords are. It's not really a perfume that I would traditionally wear. Replica Beach Walk. Okay, so it's yellow floral, sweet. So sweet is not something that I'm usually into in a fragrance, so that's kind of unusual. But I guess I didn't really choose it for myself. My friend bought it for me, so that's probably why. But I do like it. Coconut. Okay, I'm a fan of coconut. I'm a fan of tropical scents. I would not say this is tropical though. It does not smell like a tropical beach. It smells like a non-tropical beach. Powdery, vanilla, musky, woody, citrus, latonic, floral. Okay, I don't know if I can smell much of the thing like musky, woody. I don't know if I smell that. but maybe it's all just mixing together. I don't know, but it definitely does smell like you're on a beach. Not a tropical beach, but like a beach, like, I don't know, somewhere in the US or Canada. So it says bergamot is the top note, lemon, pink pepper, pink pepper, pink pepper. I feel like pink pepper is a popular note in fragrances. Ylang ylang. Honestly, I don't like ylang ylang very much. Coconut milk, heliotrope, heliotrope, heliotrope. Okay, I'm a fan of heliotrope. Musk, benzoin, and cedar. Okay, so overall, I would say this is like a 7 out of 10. I wear it a lot, and it kind of associates me with a lot of things because I kind of wear it maybe like every day, but it's not my favorite. Okay, next, I think this is gonna be my last one because it's my favorite. You guys, if you don't know this fragrance house, I've just been itching to talk about it because it's the most amazing designer fragrance house in the world. And if you can see the bottle, you already recognize it. It's Narcisso Rodriguez for her. Narcisso Rodriguez for her. It looks like this. I have like the 50ml, I think, bottle, and this I think is the best perfume out there and the best of this brand. It's the original, the black one. It's the original. Something's wrong really with my cap. It like twists a lot, even though it's kind of closed. But oh my god, something about it is so addicting. That's really like how I would describe this, is addicting. I just want to keep sniffing it. Something about it smells kind of like berries to me. I know it sounds crazy because there's actually no berries in this perfume. I checked. There's no berries, but it's musky. Like, it's very musky. That's most of what you smell. You kind of get slapped in the face by musk, but it's such like a beautiful musk. I don't even know, something about this like brings back some memories from childhood. I really don't know why. I don't know if like people I knew were wearing this, or I don't know, I think musk just smells kind of familiar because I think it's like a very natural skin scent, and that's what this is. It's very much a skin scent. Most of Narcisso Rodriguez, they have that musk DNA, and I'm a huge fan. I'm gonna pull up the accords for this, even though I feel like I could say it off the top of my head, just because I'm such a huge fan of Narcisso Rodriguez. Okay, so I have the main accords here, and it says, obviously, the first accord, which really slaps you in the face, is musky. It's definitely super musky. And then we have powdery, and then white floral, citrus, floral again, but this time not white, fruity. I honestly don't, maybe actually I do. It does kind of give me like a berry vibe, but apparently it's not actually one of the things in here. Fruity, woody, amber, animalic, and sweet. I'm always confused when they say animalic. It's like, what does that even mean? I wonder if I can click on it. No, it doesn't let me click on it. Okay, let's scroll down and see what the notes are. Okay, so the top notes, it says, is African orange flower, osmanthus. I've actually never smelled that or even seen that in real life, or maybe I had, I just didn't really notice, but I don't really know what osmanthus is. Bergamot, okay, so a little bit citrusy. Middle notes, musk, and amber. The most perfect kind of mix together to make a base of a perfume. And then we have in the base notes again, vetiver, that one mysterious little woody thing. We have patchouli. What is patchouli? And finally vanilla, which is strange because I don't usually like So it says it's an exotic bush that grows mainly in India, the leaves of which produce the essential oil of patchouli. Okay, I actually have smelled patchouli oil before now that I'm reading it. Honestly, like, sure, maybe it smells like this, but together, where is it? It just creates the most divine smell. It's so sophisticated. If I were to paint a picture, it's sophisticated. Apparently, it's like the smell of Paris, because so many people in Paris smell like this. And like, okay, Parisian ladies have good taste, I'll give them that. But I don't know, it's so sophisticated. It's exactly like who I want to be. It's kind of like a boss babe a little bit. Yeah, it's very like professional boss babe, but at the same time it's a very skin scent, and it's very addicting. Like it smells like you just smell really good, you know? You just smell really good, like you're not necessarily wearing a perfume. So this I think is the best perfume out of the entire brand, and maybe in the world. Honestly, I'm addicted to it. This is definitely my signature scent. Every time I go somewhere, I spray this. Even if I'm wearing another perfume, sometimes I spray it just to be the base. I know that Narcisso Rodriguez has like a pure musk. It's the white bottle. It's called pure musk. To me, that one smells a little bit like a dental clinic. I don't know why. It's like too clinical to me. I kind of wish that I could just buy like some kind of musk oil that's like the Narciso musk, because their musk is so special to me. Like no other thing I've seen has really had like their signature musk. I wish I could freaking buy it. Please, if you're Narciso Rodriguez, if your name is Narciso Rodriguez, and you can set me up with your musk. I just want to buy the oil, because I can't even wear normal perfume. Like if I want to wear this or any other perfume I'm spraying, I need to put this on for like a base, just like one spray at least, because the musk is so addicting. Like I remember the first time I smelled this, it was a girl at the gym who wore it, and I was like, okay, you smell so good, what are you wearing? And she said, I'm wearing Narciso Rodriguez for her. And I was like, okay, so I'm definitely going out and buying it. Like I don't even care what the price is, like I'm buying it. And I remember I was once on the street, like actually recently, I think it was a week ago, and some man, I was obviously wearing this, my signature scent, but I sprayed a little bit more than I usually spray, and I was walking down the street, and some man was like, sorry, you smell really, really good. And I was like, ooh, I know. I didn't tell him what I was wearing because I'm gatekeeping, but I'm telling you guys. So that's, I think, it. I shared with you my favorite scent. If you like these scent videos, please comment to encourage me to make more, because I'm such a scent nerd. Man, I can blabber on about this forever. So I decided to make this ASMR video. But if you're into scents, I might make a fragrance oil video specific for oils. I'm really into oils as well. I have like this one guy I know who just like sells a bunch of perfume oils. So maybe I'll make a video about that if you guys like.